Hello, this is Andy's Golf and Travel Diary here in Puerto Rico with Sidney Wolf, the tournament chairman of the Puerto Rico Open presented by cpuertorico.com. Sidney, this is your 8th year, right?
Oh, it's our 7th year. Easy. Easy.
I'm one ahead.
But you know what? That's good. That gives us faith because our contract expires this year, and we're working on renewing it as we speak. So maybe there's some insight that you have that I don't have, but this is our 7th, and I think it's going to be our very best one.
Now tell me, how did this tournament come to be?
Well, initially I was talking to the tour about the possibility of doing a nationwide event, and after a couple of meetings, they came back and said, nope, we want you to do a PGA Tour event. So here we are 7 years later. Actually, it's 9 years. 9 years later, we had 2 years to prepare, and 7 years of great golf.
Wow. Do you have a couple minutes to answer a few more questions?
Love to.
Great. Sidney, you were in the entertainment business pretty much by birth.
Well, not myself, but my father was. But my father passed away in '71. He's a community leader and very into business and helping the economy move. And our principal business is real estate. And I came back from the University of Maryland in 1982 and went into the family business, which is real estate. Got a little bored. I had a lot of time coming back from the States. And basically went to learn how to play golf in 1984. And I started complaining, typical of me, because I always want things to be better. And there was a great golf tournament raising money for kids, Wheeler Dealer. Imagine that name, Wheeler and Dealer. But it was all about the financial community, and I started to complain that it could be much better. And the promoter said, you know what? You take it over. And so I did it for 15 years, and I got involved in raising a lot of money for kids. And the people from the Dorado Beach, at that time it was a Hyatt, brought me in marketing to help them with the ladies, the LPGA, and the seniors. And for 15 years I worked with them. I got into the Golf Association. Once again, I complained a little bit that we could do better. And I've been the the president of the Golf Association since 1995, but a good one, because we've been able to accomplish a lot of great things for Puerto Rico. I have my fans, and I have my not so fans, because but I was told that's good. The moment that people stop talking about you, it's not good. So I'm doing my job, and here we are. Who would ever think that Puerto Rico could host a PGA Tour event for 7 years? All the great things it does by giving back to the community. We have beautiful little schools that we built in the worst communities. These kids are just wonderful and appreciative. Working with the United Way of Puerto Rico, we've been able to accomplish a lot, and we keep getting better every year. It's a little sad for me this second because our contract is up this year, but we're working on renewing for hopefully many years, but we'll see. So we're happy that you came down. Got to experience Puerto Rico. I'm not sure if it's your first time.
I was here 3 years ago.
3 years ago, that's correct.
It's incredible. It was exciting back then, but it's even more so now.
Yeah. I think we're doing our job. As people know, I always say this is where the PGA Tour plays this week. Great event going on in Doral with my friend Mr. Donald Trump. He's a magnificent person, and his family, who have been very good to us. This is a Trump-branded golf course, and so he never had anything before. Now he has 2 the same week, so he's a great man and well-deserved. The Diaz family, who owns this, have done a great job providing a great golf course, and my staff, I give all the credit to them. I'm just the eyes, ears, and mouth, making sure things happen, but they do a great job, and we have what we think is a great event. 2 years ago, it won most fan-friendly on the PGA Tour, which says a lot about the event. It's not boring. We have lots of things going on. I hope you're around for the weekend to experience Friday night, which is back to the 70s, which is great. And then Saturday, we have the Gran Combo, which is world-known, best salsa ever in the world. And we have a cooking contest, which is called Paella para Ellos, which is a charitable event. 6 or 8 companies cooking paella for charity. And then yesterday we had a fishing tournament. I don't know if you got to see it, but one of my dear friends was bragging so much about this 31-inch fish, but he didn't realize every inch was $100, so he owes us $3,100 for charity. So we have a lot of things going on, and we're just grateful that the PGA Tour has given us this opportunity. Over $3 million has been raised for charity, thanks to our friends, our corporate sponsors, and finally, it couldn't be done without the Puerto Rico Tourism Company and the government of Puerto Rico. Fantastic partners, really good people, and I hope they continue to support this great event, which is going to be shown around the world, 240 countries, starting this evening. And tune in and see something very special. You're going to see Puerto Rico like you've never seen it before. It's going to be fantastic. So thank you for being here, and I hope you enjoy the next few days.
Well, thank you, Sidney, and thank you for the time and being part of Andy's Golf and Travel Diary.
I like it, Andy.